What's up, everybody? Fearon here. So we are coming at you here today looking at some of these leaked patch notes. So as of now, I'm not sure if these are real or not. From reading them through, it seems like they are close to what will be released. There's just too much detail here for someone to have completely made it up. But obviously there might be some tweaks before it goes live. So let's talk through this. There's a bunch of quality of life and stuff here and here. Additional slots of champion storage, which they've been promising for a while. Confirmation pop-up for destroying items, making sure you don't do it by accident. More slots for item storage. Fusions allowing higher ranked champions. Thank God. I know Murder, last fusion, accidentally ranked up one of the champions and didn't do Havrish Jack because of it. So it feels super bad. You know, in this case, they won't have to deal with all the customer support, people who are going to them and saying, please revert this back to 4 stars instead of 5. You'll end up, killing some food in the process, but at least you won't be out of luck in these fusions. Additional rewards for tournament global leaders. This will be interesting. I know they did one tournament maybe a couple months back where they had like a real life reward. It was like you got a statue of Aethel. And I know a lot of people go after those global leaderboards today because of pride and because of, ego or whatever. But it'll be fun to see some additional rewards there. Some multi-battle improvements, some tavern UI improvements. This could be the big MVP of the patch. We don't know. But if they did something that makes feeding, XP and leveling up champions in the tavern better, I will be so thankful. Going up, there's a bunch of champion changes here. I'm going to go through these later. It's really hard to see these in these notes, especially because they're descriptions of the new abilities instead of comparisons to what they used to be. Next on the way up is Faction Wars Rebalance. So they're saying that they're bringing the difficulty level down a bit, saying that it will not turn it into a walk in the park, but will make it an easier time pushing forward if you have a strong team. And secondly, they're going to buff the drops and by removing rank 1 glyphs from stage 10 and 11. So it'll be interesting to see. I think the proof will be here when we get in there and get to play it. Faction Wars was something I was really excited to play when it first came out, but haven't been doing a ton of lately just because it seems like if I get 1 6-star in a faction, I can clear up to like 10 or 11. And then you really need like a team of a solid 5 6 stars that are all have synergy, fully geared, some interesting combos in there in order to get past stage 14. So really hoping to get to play around with that more and not feel like, when this first came out, I was excited to say, I'm going to build Valerie, I'm going to build Seducer, and these rares that aren't super used. But when it actually came out, what I really felt like was, oh shit, for Sacred Order, if I don't have Martyr, Venus, Double Sir Nicholas, and Roche-Card, if I don't have those exact 5 champions, I'm never getting to stage 21 down. Or if I don't have 5 very, very solid champions, I didn't believe when the Faction Wars came out that building mediocre or mid-tier champions will be worth it at all, because there's kind of like this tipping point between stage 13 and 15 where you really need to have a solid team to progress, and these like filler champs that I was thinking about building just wouldn't make a difference. So hopefully that'll bring that back. Another one people are really excited about is Nightmare Campaign difficulty. I'm curious to see what this brings. Right now, I feel like a lot of folks, you build out farmers to be able to one-shot stage 12, 3, and brutal. Obviously a whole nother rank of rewards from 3-starring the campaign will be fun for players that have been sitting on multiple 60s. I doubt that this will be super difficult, but it'll be another progression for new players as well as a short fun thing to clear through on old players as well. The interesting thing here will be if what are the rewards? We saw 3-star drops from normal, 4-star drops from hard, and 5-star drops from brutal. Will we get common 6-star gear from Nightmare Campaign? Will it bring much more silver into the game to make upgrading and switching out artifacts more interesting? We'll see. Hopefully some cool shard and skill book rewards from there as well. And then the last thing, or the first thing, since I'm scrolling up, on here is Platinum Tier Arena. This is what I have been waiting for. I've been really excited to see some more PvP updates for this game. I think that with the champion pool and with the current content that's out there, this is super untapped. So Platinum Tier has 300 positions, and basically it's going to be the top 300 players. Once someone gets to 3,200 points, right now you get capped at 3,199. They'll get put into Platinum Tier. Once there are a full 300 people in the tier, then it'll basically just be the top 300 ranked people in the game. So if someone, is not in platinum and they keep winning and they pass the points of the lowest person in platinum tier, they'll be swapped, and that person that they passed will go back into gold 4, and you will go into platinum. So I think this is a good step. I think having a higher tier, or at least a more competitive tier, is really important. The problem right now is that saying you're gold 4 arena doesn't really mean anything anymore for an endgame player. So hopefully that brings some new rewards with it as well. If it's only going to be 300 players, hopefully it's something that can be super good. And again, like I spoke in a previous video, which I'll link somewhere here later, is that we really just need rewards to make PvP content more interesting and worth investing in. I think there's so much underdeveloped meta. This new champion that just came out, Umbral. I have clanmates that are talking about how good she could be in PvP, especially in a bit slower meta, or a meta where, not everyone is getting one shot. And I think that is something that could happen. I've been talking a lot about, as people gear up, as people try different things, that just going first and speed cleave will not be the only strategy that persists. And I think that the main thing holding people back is that it's just not worth trying unless you're just doing it for fun. Because you can just throw together a 250 speed leader and a defense breaker and have your starter at 100% crit, and you can just smash through enough wins to get your Great Hall rank ups and stay in gold 4, and that's all that most people are looking for out of it. So I think this is a great step, having that top tier. If I were to look for 2 more things from Arena that I really hope come, either with this update or in the near future, is one, there's got to be the rewards here, right? It'll be cool to say platinum tier if it's just 2% more health, 2% more attack, 2% more defense, like the previous tiers of Arena were. It's not going to be that incredible. It's not going to be that game changing. Hopefully it's something that makes the weekly chest at the end of the week worth it, the end of week chest reward. Hopefully there's some sort of fun mechanism where if you're not normally awake during the arena reset, you aren't completely screwed out from getting this loot ever and ever. Because in a lot of other games where they have these highly competitive weekly resets, you're basically waiting until a couple hours before the reset, and then you're just gunning through tokens, right? So right now in the current arena, it's not necessarily about beating every team, but if you can pay to refresh your list, or if you can pay for more refills, then you can get these wins in and get higher rankings. So hopefully it becomes competitive enough that it is not just about playing enough games to get it. Anyways, that's my thoughts on these updates. Again, super pumped for the arena stuff. Faction Wars will be exciting too, but it'll be interesting to see where it comes from. Nightmare campaign, it'll be cool. I'm sure it'll also make farming easier. And I'll have to take a dig into these champion reworks to see who the real winners and losers are going to be. Anyways, hope we see this content coming out soon, and thanks y'all for watching.